I think that from the very beginning that the GRI was conceived, we all hoped that at some point the information that was developed would be integrated into financial reporting and become part of the way in which managers and investors judge the creation of value and direct the creation of value for society. And I think that what I find exciting about the Integrated Reporting Project is that we now seem to be on a track where we are going to attempt convergence. Now I say attempt because I think there's so many complications and difficulties that are going to have to be addressed very intelligently that it's not absolutely certain that the attempt will succeed. And I think that we should follow a couple of rules in making sure that the attempt is given the best possible shot. One of those rules is that the stakeholder groups and the groups that have been working on sustainability reporting need to feel that this is a genuine partnership and that this is not a recognition relatively late by traditional accounting that sustainability reporting is important and therefore it's going to be absorbed into a traditional accounting model. I think that would be considered a lost opportunity by the people who are approaching this from the sustainability side. If, on the other hand, there is right now I think we're seeing signs of, a genuine effort to rethink both the question of financial reporting, the creation of value, and sustainability reporting, and find a way forward that really measures the long-term consequences of investment and corporate decisions, I think that will be very exciting. One of the issues that I think needs to be thoroughly discussed, was discussed earlier today at our sessions, is whether we are going to continue to rely on a fairly simple model of shareholder primacy, that is, the entire function of the firm can be defined as maximizing wealth for shareholders and that everything else is a means to that end, or whether we're going to have a broader and more balanced view of the role of the corporation as providing many services to society, with investors obviously providing a key resource in their capital and deserving a return for that, but also the way in which employees invest their time and energy and customers convey their loyalty and give their dollars in the form of revenue. So I personally favor the latter, in a sense, more interdependent, balanced, even ecological model where we understand the role of the firm to be valuable and yet need to be constrained in some ways. And I think that that's going to require some real rethinking on the part of those who have assumed that simply maximizing profitability or shareholder value would automatically lead to all those other benefits. Human beings thrive through a combination of competition and cooperation. Competition spurs us to be innovative and to apply our best efforts, but we also need cooperation in order to achieve larger results than any one of us can do by ourselves. I think the corporation is an extraordinarily creative tool which combines the force of cooperation and competition to just exceptional ends, can produce enormous changes, enormous numbers of products, provide jobs, transform the physical environment, and so forth. So it is a very, very powerful tool. The question then becomes, what is that tool going to be used for? And I think everyone who's involved wants to believe that the corporation will be used ultimately for ends that serve human needs and the needs of the planet. We may have disagreements about the best way to get there, but and some people feel that selecting one system or another system of measurement leads you closer or further away to that goal. But my vision of the corporation is something that takes into account its full impact on society and allows its tremendous benefits to flourish while minimizing the damage that it sometimes can cause.